You love moving that arm around. Alrighty.
Are we recording?
I didn't click anything.
I think we're recording. Let's go.
What's up, people? It's another episode of Hoagies and Pierogis. It's your boy Hammy. Over there, we got your boy Ian. How you doing, Ian? How you been?
What's going on, guys? Hell yeah.
That gives me those vibes after I was watching that Manti Te'o documentary.
Which I still need to watch.
Mahalo. I don't know what that means. I hope that's not.
I heard people should or people owe him an apology.
It was he got pretty fucked up by all that. Pretty fucked up altogether. Pretty fucked up situation.
I would too.
The guy that was like pretending to be his girlfriend. Well, guy that is now a girl, I guess. He's slick. He was slick with it back then. He put everything in to fucking make it work, so he had no idea. So I get people being like, "How could you not know?" Listen, man, I don't know if I would have known either.
He was slick with it.
Well, if you watch it by next weekend, maybe we can talk about it a little bit because it was.
That would be like scarring though. My grandma just died. I'm gonna die too. What the fuck?
His grandma died. He got a call at 6 a.m. that his grandma died, and then later, he got a call that his girlfriend died. Like, this guy had different voices. It was insane.
Wow.
So
I did watch the trailer. I heard the one voice he was using. It was convincing.
Yeah, Manti just got done dirty, and especially the way mostly by like the media after the stuff they were saying after was ridiculous. Like, he was just like, I had no idea she was fake, and this is what I know. It's
well,
crazy
how could
to me.
you not know? Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
They were like, how could you not know? They were like, is Manti just covering this all up because he's actually gay? And I'm like, this dude just got played.
It's crazy.
And you guys caused him to lose basically millions of dollars and not be as good in the NFL as he probably would have because he was so fucked up in the head after it.
That is fucked up. That is so fucked up.
Because he was a projected like top 20 pick, and he ended up going late in the second round. Or early second round. So I thought that was pretty crazy. If you get a chance this week, definitely watch it.
I should.
In other watching stuff, I don't know if I know this is sports, but did you watch House of Dragon at all?
No, I didn't. Today I watched Casino for the first time. I know a lot of people are going to be like, with Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci.
I haven't seen it, so.
RJ, you also need to watch it. I can't, I can't say anything because I just watched it for the first time today, but it is definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it to set aside. It's like 2 hours, 52 minutes.
I know. I've got some stuff on my list to watch. I definitely want to. I just found out Ted Lasso doesn't come back out until maybe next year, so that's upsetting. Ted Lasso is just my favorite.
I think before Wolf of Wall Street, though, was number one on the amount of fucks in the movie.
Casino was.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it sounds like my kind of movie.
Yeah.
Sounds like my fucking kind of fucking movie.
And it's also like a Wolf of Wall Street kind of like, holy shit, everything is going wrong.
Oh my God. Those movies, they're great because the whole time you're just like, how else can something get fucked up at this point? And you're like, oh, that's how.
Yeah, yeah. Moral of the movie I got from it was no pussy is ever worth it.
Okay.
No pussy is that good
to
keep around.
Everyone out there, remember that.
Yep. You just got to watch the movie.
All right. Just saying, that seems like a good life lesson. Depending on what's going on, it's not worth it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Speaking about sex, let's go baseball. In the itinerary, it said, we got a blowjob in right field in Oakland. And I was like, who got a blowjob in right field? Reagan gave you a blowjob in right field? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what is this about, RJ?
I couldn't believe that you hadn't seen it because it was all over my Twitter. Now, we all know probably at this point, I might live on Twitter a lot more than some other people.
I couldn't find it.
Oh my God.
Until you sent it to me. I was trying to look up because I thought you said Oakland. I thought you meant the Pirates. For some reason, when I think of Oakland, I just think of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, see,
And
no.
so I kept looking up blowjob in right field Pirates, and
There's some interest.
just a bunch of pirate blowjob videos came up in the Google search, like on Pornhub, and I was like, that's not it. I'll watch it, but that's not it.
Wait, it came up in the search on Pornhub? Did you use Google or Pornhub to try and search this?
No, I used Google. I used an incognito window though, just because blowjob was in the search. So
Yeah, it was. So did you see that later in the week? I guess they had a bunch of security up on the third deck out in the A stadium.
no.
Yeah, they had security all over the place because it went everywhere. Now, I mean, it might not have been a blowjob, but it certainly looked like she was slanging that mouth on that schlong.
Well, I just liked how she like looked around, whipped her hair back, and just started. No one's watching. Oh, okay.
We're in the
Meanwhile, it's
clear.
just out in the complete open. The sun is beating down on them. Like, there's
Hey,
people
man.
15 rows of shit.
Yeah, that guy had a great day at the ballpark that day.
Yeah, can't complain.
Probably choked down a
You
couple
know those
wieners
are.
while he was getting his wiener choked on.
You know those are cheap seats too.
Oh yeah,
Who gives a shit? A
Oakland
$9
isn't.
blowjob.
Yeah,
Free's always better, but $9 isn't that bad either.
yeah. You probably have to pay for more normally.
Oh my god. I got some blah 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 beer here.
Blah blah
That girl's
blah.
going blah 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 after a couple of beers. Blah 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 on the knob.
So, other baseball news. I've been watching some baseball lately since I've gotten up here, and it's I'm back in. I'm back in on baseball when I actually sit down and
Just because
watch.
of betting, that's it. You degenerate.
A little bit, but also other nights I wasn't betting and I was still watching. Like I was watching games I wasn't betting on.
I was gonna
Like if I
say if
saw a
it weren't
close
for
game,
betting, you would never watch.
I'd watch a significant less amount, yes, but it was it's been fun. The Phillies are frustrating and fun to watch all at the same time.
Yeah, the Pirates almost came back against them last night.
Dude,
It was
I didn't
6-0 and it almost came back. It was 6-4.
yeah. I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Their bullpen blows.
Yeah. So we're not gonna be going anywhere with that, but
No.
still,
Yeah.
it was I guess we're making a run at the playoffs, so why not, start to get into it and be like, let's go Phils.
It'll work out.
Yeah. I think well Bryce is back and once everyone starts actually fucking hitting.
Yeah. Tatis won't be back for a while. We all know he's suspended, but this is some crazy shit. I had no idea all this
Yeah.
shit happened.
You sent
So
this timeline thing. Let me
yeah,
pull it
here's a
up.
little timeline of what happened.
I'll have you go through it.
This is all this offseason. I think up until this point. Yeah, the 2021 offseason.
Or do you want me to just share my screen so we can look at it?
I'll read it off.
Okay.
So his shoulder was like coming out of the socket like every time he swung. And he was like, no, I don't want to get surgery. Like, it'll be fine. So he opts against team recommended surgery. Then he gets into a motorcycle accident. Only one was reported at the time. Dad says there was no accident. He said it's not a big deal. He scraped his knee and hand as a little. And then he's pictured wearing a wrist brace. And then it comes out he was in multiple motorcycle accidents in spring training.
Jesus.
Then he has to get wrist surgery because of those crashes. Lies to the team and says he gained 10 pounds of muscles despite having an injured wrist. Filmed by a fan taking unauthorized swings at Petco Park. In the middle of his rehab assignment, he leaves Frisco, Texas without telling anyone to fly back to San Diego.
Yeah.
And let's see here.
I'm reading it with you here. I'm just following along.
So, I forgot about this part. Jeff Passan, the main baseball guy on Twitter, announced that he tested positive for steroids. Tatis did not call the Padres owner, didn't let him know at all. His representative did. And then he's like, blah, blah, blah. It was ringworm. And then his mom, he's getting the rest of his family in on this. Tries to tell people it was from a cream.
This is.
And then
Go ahead. Oh.
Then Tatis says he used the cream. A reporter found out he was using the cream for the motorcycle accidents.
Yeah.
Tatis doesn't call his manager. Manager has to initiate the call with Tatis on August 13th.
Oh my God.
For him to apologize. This is just a crazy shitload of like stupid stuff that.
This is a web of lies and white lies and truths that are spun masterfully almost until it all fell apart now.
It is
Almost
crazy.
Almost like the guy that was pretending to be Lene Kakua, who was the girl in the Manti Te'o thing. Like,
But yeah,
he's just all over the place.
all of this just roots back to the motorcycle accidents because he is just an idiot on a motorcycle, I guess.
Why?
If he really did test positive for that steroid from the cream for his motorcycle accidents, what a fucking idiot.
Yeah. All of it's stupid. Why, as a professional athlete, if I was a professional athlete, I don't think I'd drive myself anywhere. I just have someone else drive me everywhere.
No.
And I would just, if I get hurt, I blame it on them. I'm certainly not going to get on a motorcycle. You can't say it was my fault for driving too fast or getting in the accident. Nope, it was the guy who was driving me.
Dude, all those Central American countries are just crazy on the roads. Like no one wears a seatbelt. Everyone drives drunk. It's insane.
I've got firsthand experience from Costa Rica this summer.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Was it just crazy down there?
Dude, there's no rules on the road. There's no rules. There is like, where we were, like, there's no police in half the roads. You'd see them in like the towns and stuff.
Yeah.
But that was like, there's so much road in between some of the towns, and like, it doesn't matter if it's a passing lane or not. You just pass people, and motorcycles. It's like this in most other countries. Motorcycles, they just do whatever they want, pretty much. They just go in and out, whatever. It was insane. So we were just blowing by people, trying to pass people. Reagan had some of the ballsiest moves I've ever seen her do driving. And because I was in the other car and she was in front following, and I'm like, "Oh my God, what is she doing? Oh my God, okay, it worked out." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So it's not as I don't want to say unlawful, but crazy as you might think. But it's definitely like a little bit more free for all than here.
Yeah, maybe like people understand to like not be mad when they're getting passed.
No, yeah, they don't care.
I don't know. They're just like, all right, pass me, go ahead. I don't
So
give a shit.
And it's almost like the opposite of like people going over the speed limit all the time. People are just going at their own pace. It doesn't matter, especially the people on motorcycles, because these aren't like most of the people on motorcycles they're like dirt bikes pretty much. So they're not going crazy fast on these highways.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
So they're not like super bikes or Harleys or street bikes or Harleys where they're just flying. They're just like me.
The Mario Kart 150cc.
Yeah. And some of these people, that's like their only mode of transportation. And since we were there in the rainy season, these people were getting dumped on their motorcycles, just putting along.
Damn.
Sometimes with no emotion, just going. And then other times, there was this one guy we passed, and he was like, he's like, "Ah, this sucks." I'm like, "Oh, this poor man."
That would blow.
But yeah, you're definitely right. It's a bit more of a free for all than in like America.
Well, yeah, O'Neal Cruz. I don't know if you heard about this. He was in a crash, and he almost got in some real serious trouble. 2 years,
recently?
2 years ago, I think. Pretty sure it was 2 years ago. He ran into a family of 3 on a scooter that had no lights on, driving the wrong way on the road.
Oh.
And people were claiming that he was drunk, but he wasn't drunk. He was driving his son to the hospital because he had a fever.
Okay, so
yeah,
understandable.
And people bring up, well, he killed someone and he was drunk driving. Wrong. They're like, the Pirates can't have anything nice.
Yeah. Well, the whole
Do feel
Task
sorry for
Thieves.
them, but it's a fucked up road situation down there. I don't know if I would ever drive down there by myself.
Yeah, it wasn't like I mean, this is only one country, Costa Rica, which is like I don't know.
But
Like
I
I'd
guess
say it's
they're like all
fairly,
bad.
huh?
They're like all bad though.
Yeah, they're all like that. They're definitely. But I'm saying like Costa Rica is a little bit more. I don't want to say industrialized, but like building up more. So like there is more like, it's not like as much of a free for all as I imagine some of these
A
smaller
little bit
countries
more
are.
civil.
I don't know the best way to describe it, but it was definitely like driving around. I wasn't driving. I was just the passenger the whole time we were there because they don't
Oh,
trust
okay.
me driving. I was like, these people just don't give a fuck. They're just they're just trying to get where they're going at their own pace, no matter what. Whether they got to blow by you or they're just gonna not change their speed the whole time.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Jesus Christ. Okay, you want to get into some football?
Yeah, let's talk
So
some
yeah, what do you
oval
want to go
ball.
over? We got Hard Knocks. We got the college football schedule. What do you want to do first? Feel
Let's run
options,
through
bye.
yeah, let's run through Hard Knocks a little bit real quick. I don't remember the episode as much. I did watch it, but Deuce losing his voice was definitely
Dude, I was just waiting for like the Mickey Mouse laugh to come out. Yeah, exactly. You guys gotta go out there and you gotta really give it all you got. I don't give a fuck. Oh,
oh, you gotta hit the hole.
I already lost my voice.
He was just he was doing the thing where you lose your voice and you just try harder to say something and hopefully it'll work and it almost just makes nothing come out instead.
Yeah, it really sounded like he was really straining hard to say shit.
Yeah, it was not. It was very funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious. But it was a pretty like straightforward episode. Like
Yeah.
none of the fan favorites got cut or anything, so there was like no drama
No, but
really
they're
around
building it
that.
up. They're building up they're giving you a backstory on some of these people.
They
The
are like the guy from Memphis.
the Memphis guy.
Yeah,
There's a couple of them there's that wide receiver. Is he the guy from Memphis? No, no, no. The guy from Memphis is the guy who's from somewhere in Africa. He hasn't been
yeah,
home in like 7 years or something.
yeah.
They have that wide receiver who like dropped 2 catches and so
Oh yeah, what was his Pimpleton?
yeah,
Yeah,
Pimbleton.
yeah, yeah. I liked him. I did like him a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
he was
Pimpleton's a
cool.
funny name.
I liked also right before they like went to their joint practices, Dan Campbell's like, if you fight, you're fucking done. And then immediately it cuts and is like, Jamal Williams had a different idea with this. Because his spot's safe. He's like the solidified backup running back. And
Exactly,
he
exactly.
went in there. I don't know what happened. I would like to know what happened to him that day
You
because
help
he
me. That's
went
a
in.
bullshit. That's a bullshit. You had to help me to stop me. You had to help me.
He went in pissed off. And I was like, what happened before
Like,
this?
all right, Jamal, that's enough. That's enough.
He went in ready to fight no matter what. He's like, I'm gonna start a fight no matter what. That's what's gonna happen. So
It was pretty funny.
that's
I'm
pretty much
I'm
all
really
I
glad Rodrigo is competing for a starting
he's
spot.
yeah, he's
He's
killing
not
it.
just making the roster. He might be a starter. That's gonna be good.
I'm gonna be watching on the freaking meme from the Brad Pitt one when he's pointing at the TV. When I see Rodrigo week one, I'm gonna be like, there he is, there he is.
Rodrigo. I loved the when they were about to. It was the last play. It was on a 2 point conversion.
Hmm.
It went NFL film style, and the ball went up in the air, and you saw the lights, and it
Oh yeah,
came down,
it disappears for half a second.
and there was no one there. It just hit the it just hit the ground. No toe tap catch or anything. It
No.
just no one around.
It's really funny when they do like watching Hard Knocks and like the results of the game, but I'm still watching it like fuck, what's gonna happen next?
Yeah.
Because I didn't like watch that game, but I knew what happened.
Yeah,
So,
I knew that they had won on a failed 2-point conversion.
yeah.
So I'm
It's happened a
surprised
lot.
Dan Campbell didn't make more of a big deal out of that.
Maybe we'll see it this week.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I don't think after the game there was much that they had after the game was over.
No, not really.
Yeah. But, we mentioned how Jamal Williams was trying to get in fights. We got another NFL player who has decided to take preseason joint practice fights to a whole nother level.
Dude!
Dual wielding helmets.
So wanging. Aaron Donald he ripped those Tigers' heads off and was just flailing them around. That was crazy.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on? And you know what? It's just a preseason joint practice, bro. Maybe he gets a game, I bet. I don't even think anything's going to happen. I haven't heard anything about it since.
Without a doubt, that is one of the most badass pictures I have ever seen. Of him from behind holding the... Oh, let me see here.
He looks like... It reminds me of, like, any of those adventure games, and you're just at the final boss with all your upgraded weapons and armor and everything, and you're about to face the giant boss. It's like 7 times larger. Yeah. He's ready to face everyone down.
Look at that. 1 helmet. 2 helmets. When I saw this picture, I only saw this helmet in his right hand. And I was like, oh, what's so cool about this picture? Because it would say, I don't care what you have to say, this picture is cold.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's so cold? Oh.
Yeah. He is just ready to go.
Yeah, that was really good. That was cool. Hello, RJ.
Always shocks me when you do that.
We're still going over NFL stuff. Let's go over the bad shit first.
Yeah.
Punt
last
God,
week we talked about
the rise of Punt Satan.
Yeah. Jesus. That's some, like, the Deshaun Watson stuff, right? It was a whole bunch of people, and you're like, wow, that's just a lot. That's insane, sick. But when you hear the phrase gang rape, you're like, all right, just I don't even care. I don't even care what happened.
Don't give a shit. She was 17. Piercings ripped out of her body. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's insane.
This isn't some like fucking movie. Like, what the fuck? It's so disturbing.
Yeah. It's like,
I can't wait to show the world that I'm innocent. Go fucking blow your brains out, Matt Ariza. Go fuck yourself.
And good for the Bills to even like just get rid of him right away, because I think he was at the preseason game. Or no, I don't think he was, but released him.
He's just not punting, but
they released him yesterday.
Oh, they released him yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even see that yesterday.
They got rid of his ass. So good for them. I mean,
fuck yeah, good.
Ugh.
Fuck that.
There might be a new punt god coming up. Yeah, that's
who.
I was watching the Hawaii Vanderbilt game yesterday, and this one punter just had the Vanderbilt punter just booted it so far. I was like, we got someone to replace him. Since we should just forget about this guy and never talk about him again.
Yeah, he was the punt martyr, so we can have the punt savior.
I wonder, when did they say it happened again? Last year?
I think last year, and it's been hush hush with the police. The police knew about it and everything, and people it was a thing on like people on campus knew about it.
I was gonna say, I thought also that somewhere it said the Bills like kind of knew about the situation, maybe, but
and he was still drafted, which is kind of infuriating.
Yeah, I guess
it came out. I mean, people knew about it before the draft, but it wasn't public, and so
maybe
he's making $770,000. This isn't some money grab. This isn't. I hate to say it, but even if some of the masseuses were lying, it's not... That's a money grab.
Yeah,
this is not a money grab.
No, that's pretty like. There are, so obviously there's you want to believe people when they say this stuff because it's very serious, but there are people out there who fake this stuff, and that's almost even more, maybe not even more sick, but almost as sick as the people who do it, because it's like you came up with this twisted story in your head that all this shit happened. Now again, I believe her because that's fucking insane. But still, people are weird. People are
You're telling me
fucking
Watson
crazy.
wasn't going to the same 15 masseuses and 25 of them didn't just come out of the woodwork? I'm joking. I'm joking completely.
I mean, that is.
But what he did, it's like you can kind of not that you can, but like you can kind of joke about it compared
Yes.
to Matter
Yes.
Ice
You
thing, you
can.
know?
Yeah, because I.
That's fucked up. Both things are
Yes,
fucked
both
up,
things
but
are
one
fucked
is
up
less fucked up
and
than the
weird.
other.
Yes, one is definitely less fucked up, and also just like in the end, Deshaun Watson, I think, just
One of
has a
them was
weird
like,
kink.
I want a little huggy, and the other one was like, I'm gonna take your innocence.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
Like, ah. I mean, I
We'll
think, like I
stop
said, in the end, I don't know how to respond to half this stuff, but
But like I said, we're going over the bad news first. So
yes,
the Ravens mascot had to be carted off the field
that
last
was
night.
that was kind of funny. I know he tore his ACL, and that sucks. But I watched it, and I was like, "Oh fuck, Poe got carted off the field at halftime."
That was hilarious.
That wasn't like human crimes. Uh,
No, too bad he can't just fly away.
yeah, I want to see the video of when it happened because
Me too. That sucks.
yeah, could you imagine?
Dude, what weak knee bitch were they getting for this job?
Well, and like what? Yeah, I really want to know what the hell he was doing because most of these NFL mascots aren't doing anything crazy. They're not like the BYU Cougar that's doing fucking synchronized dances and shit with the cheerleaders
No,
and
yeah.
whatnot, or the fucking duck and shit.
Did you see the mascot that got tackled by Aaron Jones?
No, I didn't
I
see
I think it
that.
was at a minor league base tackled by Aaron Jones. And the mascot head came flying off. They did the what is it, the Mississippi drill where they're both on their back and then
Oh
they get up
yeah.
and run at each other.
Hmm.
Yeah. The mascot didn't stand a chance.
I would love. I want to get a fight with a mascot one day. I want to fight a mascot. Like it would have to be like Mr. Met or something, like someone I hate, or oh no, that fucking
The
stupid
classic picture of Mr. Met.
yeah, or the fucking stupid cowboy for the Cowboys. His stupid fucking grin. I'd love to slap his head off because that would be. I've said this for a long time. Since I was younger, I was like, I've always been like, I want to get a fight with a mascot. It would be a lot of fun.
That would be a lot of fun.
Or be a mascot and get in a mascot fight. I love mascot fights. Those are the best.
They should have like a WWE mascots league.
You should.
Bird from the top rope.
Could you imagine the Philly? If what if it was every city had like it was like tag team matches? Could you imagine a team of fucking Gritty, Philly Fanatic, and Swoop from the Eagles?
Well, I was just gonna say Gritty would be one of the greatest heels of all time. It goes
Oh my
dark in the
God,
arena, it comes out. Doom,
Orange.
doom, doom. Oh my God, is that Gritty?
You could put Gritty and the Philly Fanatic against each other with Gritty as the heel and the Philly Fanatic as the baby face, and that would be the greatest story of all time.
I am here.
And I think the Gritty has like squeakers in his hand, and you have the sound and everything. You have microphones there, and he comes out, and you just hear here.
That's the clap of death.
Just have them, and you know how they both have those like wide hip looking ones, and they can like move it up and hump basically. Just have them in a hump off against each other, just belly to belly.
This needs to be a thing. I think we should pitch this to someone.
That would be great. And Jackson DeVille off the top rope.
Oh my God. That was hilarious. But yeah.
Oh, I've got another mascot thing too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you see Blooper, the Braves mascot?
No.
So this is another thing that I love. It happens every so when mascots go up against like midget football players or something like that, and the mascots are just stiff arming.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
there's video I think if you look on Bloopers Twitter, you can see there's a video of him just like Derrick Henry stiff arming the fuck out of a kid, and then earlier he fucking pancakes a kid at playing offensive line.
He just recently posted it.
Yesterday I think.
Yeah, yeah. Here, I'll screen share it. I just found it. Let's go, young Jamie. I'm fucking young Jamie on the search. Let's go.
You get it? There we go. Here he comes. He's in the He got two of them.
He doesn't give a fuck. Wait, let's watch that back.
I wish we could do it in slow-mo.
Got there. Oh, got two. And then three.
That wasn't.
He may have got that fourth one at the end.
Ooh. What a deal.
That is my background.
That was hilarious.
That was too good.
Yeah, he's funny on Twitter. I like when the mascots have like a active Twitter page. He's always fighting with like going back and forth with Big Cat from Barstool. It's very funny. You're just calling each other fat fucks all the time.
Bloopers header image is him on a $100,000 bill.
Yep.
That's funny. Oh my god. All right. So last good news about the NFL. Let him bake. Let him bake. Let him bake. Let him bake. Let's
fucking go.
Baker Mayfield led him to 21-0 win over the Bills.
He was slanging that thing.
I don't think he was in the whole time, but he was looking great.
He threw two of the touchdowns, and I think Darnold got carted off, so fuck him. He's out.
Yeah, it was a high ankle sprain.
When will people listen to me? You cannot trust these USC quarterbacks. Can't do it. Nope.
Can't do it. Nope.
I'm out on the receivers so far too. I think the only good one in the league right now is Juju, and he's like, right now we'll see about him.
He could. I hope he makes. I don't know why. They should have kept him. I think the Steelers should have kept him, but
he could have a resurgence with Mahomes because you still got Kelsey that they got to guard.
Yeah.
So
Pittsburgh, the fan base just started to not like him. People were turning on him left and right after that fucking TikTok.
Well, yeah, they got fucking trounced by the Bengals after he did that one.
Yeah, but I know, but
bitch,
he was it seemed like he really took that to heart, and he just was never the same after that.
I don't think. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I think he's one who could have a bit of a resurgence of a year, but I feel like a lot of times, like, I can't think of anyone since like Randy Moss who like had a good couple seasons, kind of died off, and then came back like real hot. Normally when they've fallen off recently, they just fall off.
Well, it was almost like Moss came out of retirement. That's how gone Moss was until he came back
in
to
Oakland.
Patriots.
Oh my god, he was awful in Oakland for what was it, a year or two, and then he came back to the Patriots, and I think he even was solid after the Patriots too. Like not great, but I think he was on that 49ers team that lost to the Ravens in the Super Bowl.
Was that Ocho Cinco? I thought that was Ocho Cinco.
No. Ocho Cinco played. His last stop was the Patriots after Randy.
Yeah.
But I don't think he ever really played.
I don't know if he was on that 49 team.
The You Got Moss segment on Monday Night Football, Monday Night Countdown, is a great replacement for the Jacked Up.
Jack Del Rio doesn't have the same kind of energy that Randy Moss has.
Well, it's not.
Jack Del Rio has real January 6th vibes, if you know what I'm talking about.
John's team. Yeah, he was on the 49ers in 2012 for that Super Bowl. Holy hell, he had a year with the Titans?
Oh,
that's
what?
weird. That's weird. I want a Titans Randy Moss jersey.
That would be cool.
That would
After his
be
time with the
awesome.
Patriots, I just, obviously didn't care.
Of course. You're just like Bill. You just toss any player that you're done with the Patriots, you just toss them out like a used cum rag.
Yep. Just like, well, Darrelle Revis was never going to have his second-year option picked up, but
No. So
I'm happy about that he
the
got a Super Bowl.
Yeah. The last thing I think is college, which
This
week
can go on for a
0.
little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know about the last thing. This is a
Well,
big
not the
thing.
last thing, but the college
This
football.
is probably the last thing.
Last topic. I mean, I thought I was going to have much more to say about the games this weekend, but well, the big thing, Scott Frost is getting just memed to death on Twitter all over after losing to Northwestern in Ireland this
I was
weekend.
gonna ask if they won that game. Yeah,
Nope.
and I saw that they were in Ireland. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched like 5 minutes of it.
They were 11. I think at one point they were 14-point favorites, and I think it closed at 11. They lost by 3. You can't. Northwestern is. People forget about Northwestern because they're so like up one year, down another year. Like they were in the Big Ten championship in 2020 when Justin Fields was at Ohio State, and
Yeah,
they almost beat Ohio State. They put up a fight.
I remember that. Yeah,
It was a
it was a
good game.
really close game.
Pat Fitzgerald is a really good coach, and I think that now it's going to be the death of Scott Frost this year because he had a different quarterback. He can't blame it on Alex Martinez anymore. Now you got
New offensive.
yeah, he has the Michigan's offensive coordinator from last year. I'm pretty sure.
Pitts, isn't
Oh,
it Pitts,
Pitt.
or is he at the Northwestern?
Oh,
I think it's the offensive coordinator from Pitt.
let me look up where Josh Gaddis is at. Oh, okay. Michigan's offensive coordinator from last year is in Miami. So yeah, you're right, Pitts. And Pitt lit it up last year.
They did.
Like
Maybe they were passing too much.
I don't think so.
I just remember you saying that last week.
Yeah,
when we
idiot
talked
that
about it.
Pitt coach is. I think bold prediction: Pitt's going to lose to West Virginia Thursday.
Dude, we may as well get into this.
Fuck week 0. Nothing happened crazy in week
brawl.
0.
Backyard brawl. Let's fucking go.
I think
11 years. It has been 11 years since they've played. This is the best, in my opinion, the best college football rivalry. Better than Texas, Oklahoma. Better than fucking Ohio State, Penn State, especially in the last couple of years. Better than
Iron Bowl.
Better than the Iron Bowl. Better than fucking.
They kill each other down there over the Auburn Bowl or the Iron Bowl.
Dude, I cannot wait to watch this game. People that don't like football are going to be watching this game on Thursday in Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah, because it's like a city thing at that point. So, absolutely.
Yeah. Usually, well, in the past couple, West Virginia won the past 5 meetings.
Yikes.
So, but Pitt leads the series 61-40-3.
Pitt's also...
Yeah.
I was going to say, West Virginia's got that... is it Keaton? No, JT Daniels. And that's a good transfer quarterback. But Pitt also has a good transfer quarterback whose name is escaping me right now. I can't remember who it is. Keaton Slovis, maybe?
But it's the 14th oldest rivalry in the United States.
Yeah, that because Pitt's old as fuck. Like that.
Since 1895. 1895 was the first meeting between the two.
A lot of like Hall of Fame, NFL Hall of Famers went to Pitt like in the early days. There's I think there's like maybe not went to Pitt, but definitely were at least from this area. Like I think Joe Montana was from this area. No, not Montana.
Yeah, Joe Montana was from
Marino, I think was.
Marino went to Pitt, yeah.
Steve Young was from this area. Like grew up in like this Western
PA
area.
The Western.
A lot of early like
went somewhere in West Virginia.
It
wasn't WVU.
Marshall?
Maybe. That's the only one I can think of.
That's the only other West Virginia thing I can think of. But It's crazy. So many of those like 70s, 80s, maybe even early 90s Hall of Fame quarterbacks all are from like Western PA.
Yeah.
Now it's all
So,
over the place.
oh wait, they haven't won the past. Dude, what the fuck?
What stats? Where did you get your
They
quick
so
stats
West
from?
Virginia did not win the past 5. Yeah, I don't know. That was just Google. That popped up on Google.
Ah, okay.
That was weird. But West Virginia is 3-2 in the past 5 meetings. So it's not like so since 2007, it's been 13-9, 19-15, 19-16. 35-10 was the only blowout. And then
So these are
21
close
to
games.
21-20 was the last one.
These are like those
Low scoring
kind of a newer
battle.
rivalry. The Texas A&M Arkansas games, like Texas A&M is always huge favorites, but it's always like a close game. Same with like who else? I'm trying to think of other games that are always just close no matter what for some reason, even if one team's better than another.
Dude,
But
I wish I
this
had
is what time does that game start? Oh, it's okay. It starts an hour before the Penn State game.
it's 7 o'clock on Thursday, yeah.
Okay,
Penn
so
State's
those
not going to be watched at all.
I'm gonna watch.
No,
I'm gonna
I
be
don't give
all
a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about any. If the Patriots were on, I wouldn't watch it a single second of it.
I mean, I'm gonna have the West Virginia Pitt game on, and then the Penn State Purdue game on. I'm probably
West
not
Virginia
gonna.
Pitt, 100%. I'm going to be sitting in the hotel room on Thursday drinking.
I'll
I'm
be
going to try to
watching.
hook it up to the TV.
I'll be watching something else at 7. But once that Penn State comes on, that'll be another TV that's gonna have it on.
Hell yeah.
That I might end up being more interested in that West Virginia Pitt game because I think where is it at? Is it neutral territory or is it?
They're in Pittsburgh, I believe.
Oh yeah, it's right there at Heinz Field.
They're at Acrisure.
Oh yeah, it's
The
not
game?
Heinz
No,
Field
no,
anymore.
no. Listen, the game is usually in Pittsburgh.
Really?
It's barely ever in Morgantown.
Well, I feel like it probably used to be. It would probably used to go back and forth because the Big East. They were both in the Big East. But
No. It's usually in Pittsburgh because the game's so big.
oh,
Literally, they cannot have it at West Virginia.
interesting.
I don't know if you've ever been to West Virginia. It's a Morgantown,
No,
but it's not. It's
the
it's a
stadium's not that big.
it's a small college town. No, it's not. It's not even. No, it's not big at all.
It holds
Stadiums.
60. It holds 60,000.
It doesn't. There are not 60,000 people's worth of amenities though.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
You might be able to jam 60,000 people in there,
Heinz
but
Field only holds not even 70,000, but the
and
rest of the
also
city and everything I could see.
this is a big deal too. They serve alcohol at
Heinz.
no at WVU. I don't know if
Oh.
they do at Heinz for the college games.
Well, I know Penn State. There's some colleges that do sell alcohol this year. Penn State is testing it this year, like selling alcohol during games.
No way. Oh
Hmm.
god damn it. Why didn't they do that last year?
I know.
Fuck.
Well, I had to drive after, so I wouldn't have been able to, but that will be nice. I'm sure we'll end up going to one game. I thought about just doing the whiteout this year because it's against Minnesota, and it's not as expensive as other games. I mean, it's still the whiteout, but
Yeah.
it's not in Ohio State or Michigan. So I'm
No, but
we'll see.
how many people does Heinz Field seat?
Almost 70,000.
So it's not even that much more, but
But I get the amenities thing because you're saying West Virginia is a small town, so
they
probably
I mean, tickets are through the roof for this. There's going to be as many people there as possible.
yeah, and just like the sheer um what's it called? Like amount of people and hotels and shit like that.
Yeah.
There's probably people that are just going to be there too.
So the biggest restaurant that I can think of that's really close to the stadium is Wings Ole in West Virginia in Morgantown.
What is that?
It's so good. It's like a little just like a little hole in the wall kind of Mexican place.
Oh, interesting.
And they have we used to go there all the time as kids. They have these like sweet chips
Uh-huh.
with like powdered sugar and like a little bit of cinnamon on them. Oh my God, they're so good.
That sounds good. Sounds
I
really good.
love Wings Olay.
So,
Shout
are
out Wings
there
Olay.
shout out Wings Olay? Are there any other other than that games you like might be excited for week one? I know there. I'll list off some of the big ones
What is it?
on
The
Saturday.
Oregon
Oregon,
and
Georgia.
Georgia.
That's the
Yep.
big. That's the. Dun, 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 dun. That's the big. Oh no, it's not on CBS. It's on ABC. Never mind.
I was gonna say the this broadcast cannot be is copyrighted by the NCAA.
There's Notre Dame, Ohio State. They
That's
play.
I'm
That's a good
excited to
game.
see Notre Dame get their shit kicked in.
And then
You said that's on
another
Saturday?
game. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Another game that will be. I think I have two more that I think are key games that I'm gonna want to watch. There's a bunch of other ones that I want to watch, but as far as big games, you've got where is it? Utah against Florida at the Swamp.
Oh, okay.
That is going to be a real put up or shut up game for Utah because those Pac-12 offenses they're high flying, but the defenses are soft. And an SEC offense who can, especially, do you know anything about Florida's quarterback?
No.
He's like a Cam Newton type. He's big, he's athletic, he can throw, he can run. So it's going to be a big nut up or shut up moment for Utah, and it could set the pace for this new Billy Napier led Florida team. So
Hmm.
I'm excited for that. And Utah's number 7, and if Florida wins that game, I feel like there's always one
Wait, Utah's
upset
number
week
7, you
one.
said?
Yep, Utah's number 7.
Oh
They're
shit.
some people have them in the playoff this year.
Really?
Hmm.
They're on an uphill battle.
And then the other one is Sunday. It's the only game on Sunday. It's Florida State against LSU.
Oh, okay.
Florida State has some hopes to not be amazing, but be better this year. And
Hmm.
LSU, with all our old Southern King down there. So,
Who's it? I saw this. I thought this fact was interesting. I saw Utah State was a 16-point favorite or something
against Connecticut,
against Connecticut.
they were
Yeah, and
like
then they're a
25-point favorites.
22 or 22.5 point underdog against Alabama.
Yeah.
That's the
The-
biggest ever spread between for a football team in
From
a
one
one
week
week
to
span,
another.
like ever. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, I had them minus 25 and a half. And then they sucked. They won, but barely. And then
No, they won 31 to let's see here, 31 to 20. I just
yeah.
said. Yeah,
Well, when you're
31.
favored by almost 30,
No,
that's
they were
not
only
good.
favored by 16. They're underdogs next week by like 22.5 or something.
No, I'm telling you, the closing line was like 25 or something.
I can't remember what it was exactly. Maybe you're right.
I got it. Don't worry. I got it. They might have the lines moved a lot this week for all the games because it's like so weird. Week 0.
I saw it on
Let's see.
ESPN Stats and Info, I think.
The closing line was 24, and I don't have the line movement on here, but the line that probably it might
Oh,
have
here it is.
started
Here
at
it is.
16.
So, oh, okay, yeah. Here we go. It's even crazier than what I said.
I was gonna say I think Alabama's favored by 34 or something like that.
They were a 26.5 point favorite today,
Hmm.
and they're a 39.5 point underdog next week.
It moved to 39. Holy fuck!
Well, no, this was yesterday. This was tweeted yesterday.
No, I know, but last time I had looked at it, it was like 35 or 34.
Yeah,
It moved.
39.5 point
Oh my
underdog.
god!
A 66 point oh, it's not the largest ever.
Hey, remember when I
But
said take Alabama week 1? That's a bit. That's a lot.
a 66 point swing is the largest for any team playing consecutive FBS opponents since 1999. So
Jesus,
not ever, but in the past 23 years.
that's insane.
I thought that was really cool. But yeah, other than those,
It's really just those.
obviously Pitt Wisconsin is number 1 on my list.
It's like 4 or 5 pretty big games. Oh, Cincinnati, Arkansas. Cincinnati's ranked is 23. Arkansas is 19.
Okay.
That could be an interesting game as well.
Cincinnati lost a lot of players, though.
A lot, yeah. I mean, we'll see if Luke Fickell can really, keep them in that high echelon. They're moving to the Big 12 in a year or two, so
Yeah. You know who I'm excited for? Alec, oh fuck, what's his name? He was drafted in the second round by the Colts. He was the wide receiver for Cincinnati.
oh shit.
Alec, let's go into my fantasy team here. I have him on my bench for fantasy. I'm excited for him. Alec Pierce.
Oh.
Yep, second round draft pick out of Cincinnati out of Cincinnati.
Yeah, Cincinnati lost. They not only lost wide receivers, they lost their quarterback. They lost both of their defensive backs that were good. Sauce and Kobe Bryant. What a pair! Sauce Gardner and Kobe Bryant. Named after Kobe Bryant, but it's spelled Coby.
Yeah.
That's
damn.
Whew. Now he's rotting in Seattle until Seattle becomes something again.
Did you see they're starting Geno Smith? They actually are starting Geno Smith.
I think he's better than Drew Lock. Watching Drew Lock the other day was hard. I think they had 3 interceptions.
Better.
I don't think any of them are better.
Geno Smith is bad.
They're both bad. They are punting on this year. They are going for Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, whoever it is.
They're the real punt gods.
Punting on an entire year.
Oh my god.
Well, I think that's all I have to talk about and say. I'm excited.
Yeah.
What do you say we record next Sunday again after week 1? College football? Ooh, I won't be around. I'll be getting back late because I'm going down to Maryland. Yeah.
Oh, you're going down for the whole weekend.
Yeah. Do you work Labor Day or are you off?
Oh, Labor Day is next week, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm off.
Well, then we can record on Labor Day. We can do it after all the games are over.
Yeah. We can do a late Sunday if you want to. I don't give a shit. If I don't have work on Monday, yeah.
We can have live reactions to Florida State LSU.
Dude.
Record
while the game is going on.
Oh, also, Clemson plays Georgia Tech on Monday, but they'll kill them. I'll watch it, but
maybe those are all. I think Georgia Tech always puts up a good fight against Clemson, no matter what.
They do. They're a weird team. I think they still have I think they still run the triple option. I don't know. They're one of those. They're one of those triple options teams, like the Armed Forces or whatever. The Service Academy schools.
Yep. But I'm excited for some real college football.
Yeah, I've been getting teased too much with football. Sorry, my laptop slipped. Yeah, I've been getting teased too much with football. I'm ready for the real thing. I'm ready for games that matter. I'm not worried about how the Eagles got murdered yesterday in their preseason game because, well, maybe I am. I don't know. But anyway, that's the last thing. Yeah.
They probably didn't have any starters.
No, we didn't play any starters, and the Dolphins played like all of theirs. Like Tua played a little bit, and so did Tyreek Hill. 2 kind of insane stat lines. Tua went 6 for 7 for 120 something yards. That's almost 20 yards per attempt.
Damn.
And Tyreek had 2 catches for 64 yards.
Shit, already in midseason.
So,
well, the Patriots did look pretty bad.
Yeah.
Against the Raiders.
Ugh.
You know what, dude? Cole Strange is really starting to like impress me, and I'm really glad I bought a jersey as early as I did.
Ian's gonna be like, "You fuckers have this or that. I got the real fucking keystone to our offense."
Cole Strange. But seriously, doesn't take a play off. Hustles every play. If he doesn't have anyone to guard, he helps someone else. Good in the run game, good in the pass game. It's just, I've seen him be beat twice.
Yeah.
And one of them was because I don't think he knew the snap count. So
I have heard some reports from Eagles that N'Kobe Dean has seemed a little lost sometimes, but apparently that's kind of normal first year in a different system, and everyone seems to feel like he'll be all right because when you're playing at Georgia, when I think they had 4 or 5 people drafted in the first round this year.
Mm.
You had a lot more opportunities playing against some of those teams. So adjusting to that NFL defense, I think he'll be okay, but I was a little worried. And Jordan Davis is still just going to eat everyone. He's going to physically eat the offensive lineman.
Oh, wait. All right. So this is about baseball. This will be the last thing. Do you remember when Syndergaard said, "Oh, the Mets are blacked out. Now I have to watch the shitty Pirates"?
No, I don't remember that.
He said that like a year ago.
Oh, okay.
He started against the Pirates today. He came out after 5 2/3 innings. It's 5-0 Pirates.
Oh my God.
They have 3 triples against him.
3 triples?
3 triples.
That's got to be like a first time that's happened in a while type thing.
They joined the Mets as the only team to record at least 3 triples in a game this season. So the Mets did it early this season.
Wow, that seems like a triple's hard.
A triple is hard, but when one of them is O'Neal Cruz,
that's true.
It was a stand-up triple, I think.
When one of them is O'Neal Cruz and it takes him 3 strides to get to each base.
Yeah.
At 95 miles an hour.
Lol. Fuck Noah Syndergaard. I'm glad they blew his ass up today.
I don't know why we picked him up. Just whatever. Anyway.
He was doing good with the Angels. The Angels didn't need him, though. Because the Angels suck dick, too. I'd rather be a Phillies fan than an Angels fan.
True. Angels just don't give a shit about anything.
Nope. Glad that Artie Moreno is going to sell the team.
Good. Maybe they'll do something.
I hope they do, too. It would be cool to see, 2 of the greatest players we've ever seen win something.
Yeah.
Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani, baby.
Baby.
All right, I'm gonna get back to grinding this extreme program in MLB The Show. I got McCutchen yesterday. Let's fucking go. So happy.
When you texted me that, I was confused at first, and I was like, "Oh, MLB,
Kutch, baby." I got lucky and pulled got some lucky pack pulls.
Okay, nice.
All right, RJ.
All right.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in this week to Hoagies and Pierogis.
Strap in, ladies and gentlemen, and hold your buttholes because we're getting into football season and it's about to get real.
It is time. All right, everyone.
It's time to do the duel.
Do the duel.